friends, it's Carolyn Silk here with C6 Stitch, and today is Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you are here spending part of your day or evening with me. Oh my gosh, it's been a week. Nothing happened or anything like that. It's just we are all meeting. I work at a college campus for those who are new. I teach public health classes, and we are all at that point in the semester where everybody's sick and tired and stressed out. I'm not too stressed out. The students are very stressed out, but we made it, which means that I work from home most Fridays. So I got to work from home yesterday, and then I get to work from home Monday, Tuesday. I took Wednesday off, and then it's Thanksgiving. So I'm very excited about that. So it feels like a break. And then when we go back, we only have a week and a half of classes and then finals and the semester is over. So my goal for Monday and Tuesday is to get caught up on grading because I'm very behind. So that'll be good. But I'm happy to just be cozy in my house. It's a very foggy day. It is about almost 1 p.m. I'm going to insert a picture here that I just took right before I started this video to show you just how foggy it is right now. It's so cozy. I love it. I met a friend out for brunch this morning for her birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. So that was super fun. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start, and this is going to be a short video because one, I don't have a ton to show. I'll show you what I do have. And two, I have to get cooking because I'm going to a friend's for like a early Thanksgiving dinner tonight, and I need to be there at 4:30. It's a solid half-hour drive, maybe a little bit longer. So, and I got to cook 3 dishes before I get there. It's fine. It's mostly just opening stuff. It'll be fine. But I need to get going. So there you go. So that's what's going on here. So let's jump into the whip. So my 25/7 piece for this month is Arakava by Evlia. Krista West was one of the guest designers at PNWS Pacific Northwest Stitch Summit in September. And this is what it will look like when it's done. My friend Amanda and I are working on this. I met Amanda at that retreat. She already has her whole outline done of all 3 parts. I almost have the first part done of the outline. So this is repeated 2 more times. I took it off the Q-snap because I have to move the Q-snap anyway because I want to go over here and put in this red, and then there's also a green border. It's just like 1 stitch wide. But we got all the way around, and we started down on like pulling it down to the second one, which will be right here. And hopefully the second one won't be as long because I only have to do 3 sides instead of 4. So that's one way to look at it. But for the rest of the month, when I put this back on the Q-snap for the rest of the month, I'm going to focus over here and try to get some of that done. So we'll see how much I get done. We still have quite a few days. We still have, what, 8 days, I think, left in the month. So this is going well. I'm trying to get it done next year by the Pacific Northwest Stitch Summit time. We will see. Because that's in September, and I got to work on it a lot more if I'm going to get it done. This is on a 26 grounds cloth that Krista West, who is Evlia, gets from Greece. So I love this piece. Love it so much. So that's my 25/7 piece. And then I pulled out Autumn Montage. This is my seasonal Saturday during football season. So this is what it will look like when it's done. It's artwork by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And I am up here in the first block. I'm right in this, still working in this little clump of acorns there. It's a little bit more than I thought going on up there. I got in 312 stitches, and I'm now at 8.52% done with the whole piece. So you can see I'm still working in here. You can see it's still missing part of its cap there. And there's some fill-in that needs to be done. So I'll probably, next time I pull this out, I'll probably work in here and work on here. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to work on this tonight. I'm trying to figure this out because I may give it an extra day this week and take something. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So I'll give it an extra day this week because I want to give it its time so that it will, keep moving forward. This one I'm the furthest behind on. This is really funny. I checked it multiple times, but that is stitched in there, that white line, and it is correct. So I don't know. It looks kind of funny to me, but it's the right color. So I don't know. But anyway, so I'm gonna work up here and then work down there. Oh, these are all my montages are on a 32 count even weave in either white or antique white. They're full coverage, so it doesn't really matter. So I got some work in on that. And then I got some work in on Cat Alphabet. I think this is the highest scoring or the most stitches I put in of any game so far. So this is for Gridiron Grind. I am working on Cat Alphabet. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Irina Garmashova. And I'm on this first block. This says Cat Alphabet. I finished the B. We're on to the E. So we are actually making really good progress on this, and I'm super excited. This is an 18 count, like white Ada. I'm not going to restart it, but I would prefer an even weave because I do very much prefer stitching over 2 than over 1, just because I do like either a pin start or a loop. Well, you can do a loop start on this, but a pin start, you can do it. It's just not as easy in my mind on Ada as it is on even weave. But I'm not starting this sucker over. So you can see I got the B all done. And I got some of this border. And you can see we're starting the outline of the E. So my goal has been to get the words done, which I think we will. And then go back and fill in a lot of this kind of background. So it's going really, really well. And I love it. So my team that I follow are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They played Cincinnati. We won. The Steelers won 34-12. So that means I do 10 stitches per point. So that's 340 stitches. I actually did 358 stitches. But that took up basically my whole stitching time. So I didn't have time to work on the Frosty Mug Mill Hill kit that I'm working on or anything like that, which is fine. I'm really pleased with the progress. So next time this comes out, which will be tomorrow, we're going to start working in that E and get some work done on the E. I am now at 5.92% done on this whole piece. And so far, since I started, so I did the preseason where during preseason, each point got 5 stitches. And now during the regular season, each point gets 10 stitches. I have so far gotten 2,876 stitches. That's great. I'm so happy with this. I'm so excited. And I'm still thinking about next year's plans. I think I'm for sure going to post next year's plans sometime this coming week. I'm not sure what day it is, but it's going to be sometime this week. And, I want to do Tour de France. And usually I use this piece for Tour de France. But I have another piece I may want to, I don't know yet. So maybe I don't know. This is so fun. I love working on this project. It's just, I need more hours. in the day. Okay, so that's Cat Alphabet. Then, because it's November, which is Veterans Day, and we vote in November, I pulled out One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I am only working on this Field of Stars yet, and I just have this short row. There's 5 in there, and then the long row. There's 6 in there, and then that blue. And then I'll be done with that Field of Stars and able to move on. This month's for the magazine monthly acrostic and theme. The theme for this month is building bridges, so I thought this was a good one for building bridges. And I am stitching this on a 32 count Lugana in French blue by Fabrics by Stephanie, and this is where I got to. So I got the long row and the short row are all done, and I pulled down some of that blue border here. So basically maybe I only have one long row. Hold on. I might be further. I might only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have one row left, you guys. Okay, I miscounted. So I just have that bottom row of white stars to do, and then the blue. And then this Field of Stars is done, because I already did that last short row. So yay, that's super exciting. This is going to go away for the year. It won't come back out this year, but it'll come back out next year, and then we can get that Field of Stars done and then start working on the states, which I'm very excited about. These stars take a very long time for me. So I'm super excited about that. So that counted for building bridges. Then I did do one more day. I really only needed like an hour and 15 minutes to finish up my WIPGO for, this is Warm Welcome by Joanne Aston. I love this piece. I only need an hour and 15 minutes to finish this up, but I went ahead and gave it mostly a full evening. This is where I got to. Now I'm going to have to pull out this arch. I think this arch is wrong. I miscounted somehow, somewhere. I don't know where. I had put in another arch, like there's multiple layers of the arch, and I had to take it out. I will probably have to take this out, potentially take out this. But I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go over here and start filling in the background here, because I'm pretty sure this is right. So I don't know. This will also come out in December for WIPGO. Did I say something else is coming out for WIPGO? I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I have had my coffee, so I really have no excuse. Anyway, this will get one more call on WIPGO for December. So I'm very excited about that because I love working on this. And I just love how this looks. There's no backstitch in here yet. There will be backstitching added in. This is on a 28 count Lugana in antique white. It's almost full coverage. So that is where we're at with that piece. So I love that. And then last but not least, I gave 2 days, not quite full day for me is 3 hours. Didn't do that quite that because I'm very tired this week. But Scandinavia, this is by PDX Glow on Etsy. So this is what it will look like. I worked on this for 2 nights and I got 688 stitches in, and I'm now at 3.91% done. And I'm just right up in here. I pulled this blue down. So I think I'm about ready to start on this darker blue because I ran into a section. So what I've done on this piece has a ton of colors. And instead of buying them all at the time, I just started this last year. Instead of buying them all, I just like pulled the first few colors I needed kind of for the top. And now I still have more to finish up like over here. But you see that darker spot right there? Like I'm kind of entering the spots where I need to pull more colors. I mean, I have plenty to work on to keep me busy, but that's kind of where we're at. I love working on this one. This one would actually be a good one for gridiron grind also. This is where I got to. So you can see I worked more over here because there's a lot of block stitching in it. And so it goes like, you rack up the number of stitches pretty quickly. So this one might be a really good piece for gridiron grind next year and do cat alphabet for Tour de France. I don't know. I don't want to put this down. It's going to get one more day this month. I can't remember. I might have it on my docket for next month as well. But like this would be such a good one because I think there is a lot of fill in and it's huge. Like it goes all the way over, which I haven't done. I'm just kind of working in this spot. But yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't look like much right now, but like you can kind of see it coming together. And so you can see like I'm going to be starting to fill in that darker blue. So that's where we're at in Scandinavia. 688 stitches, 3.91% done. And that is what I worked on this week. So that's everything. I do have a little bit of haul to show you from Crazy Annie's. I got the Nutcracker Forever. This is number 11, Dewdrop Fairy. And I promise I will get back to giveaways. My goal this week is to get caught up on setting everything out that is still outstanding. I got a couple packages back as return to sender, so I have to figure that out. I'll contact you guys by email. It's just been super crazy semester. So we have that. She sent me one for me to keep and one to send to you guys. And then I also got my World of Cross Stitching. This is the December issue. So I need to film 2 flip throughs, the November issue and the December issue, plus my plans video for 2026, which I hope to do all this week. So Sarah, Stitching Mommy, is doing a game where she picks 7 floss tubers, and whenever they upload, she stitches for half an hour. I think I gave her a heads up that, like, I'm planning on uploading a few videos. I don't know if flip throughs count for that, Sarah, but we'll see. Maybe I can push one of the videos to not upload till like December 1st for you or something like that. We'll see. Depends on how evil I'm feeling. Anyway, so that's the haul. Oh, no. And then I got, so Garan from Garan Stitchery was showing this, and I fell in love with it. And I think tons of people are getting it. It is by Flossabilities. It is called Christmas Town. How gorgeous is that? Look at all those little people and Santa and the reindeer. I love it. Look at the colors. They're like kind of dark, and I think it's stitched on a, what is it stitched on? It's a beautiful color chart. It's just DMC. It's all DMC. There's some back stitch in there. I don't know. 18 count Ada Mystic fabric by Picture This Plus. I would probably do a 32 count. See if I can find a really dark fabric like that. So that will be fun. I don't know when I'm going to start this. I don't like have a certain time, but maybe this will be a Christmas Day start. If I can get my act together. I don't know. But, so I love that. So that came in the mail as well. What was that accent? As well. Okay. So that's my haul for this week. And then plans. So we're going to continue 25/7 for Arakava. See how far we get on that. Like I said, autumn montage is supposed to be tonight. I probably won't get any stitching in tonight. I will probably replace a piece I'm working on later this week with autumn montage. Then tomorrow, the Pittsburgh Steelers play Chicago Bears. So I'll be working on Cat Alphabet. It's a morning game for me, which is great. So hopefully I can sit down and stitch as I'm watching. Don't have a lot on the docket tomorrow. It's been very busy. Like, I feel like this whole fall, like I've had so many brunches. I mean, it's all fun stuff, right? I have brunches and outings with friends and stuff like that. Tomorrow, I just have to do laundry because I'm very behind on laundry. And I'm going to take a nap in the afternoon. But I'm hoping that means that in the morning I can sit down because the game is on at 10 a.m. my time. I don't know if I'm going to actually get to see it, but I can certainly be stitching. And this will count as the T in this month's acrostic, which is steel. The T is for team because Gridiron Grind, Steelers are a team. So Cat Alphabet, so however many points they get, I'll be working on that. Hopefully I'll be able to pull out Frosty Mug. If I'm able to get the stitching done during the morning on Cat Alphabet, then I can spend my evening stitching time on Frosty Mug, which I did not get to this week. And then I'm going to pull out Enchanted Christmas Stocking. And I was scheduled to work on this for 4 days, just because I want to give it some love. But I think I'm going to reduce that down to 3 days and give one of those days to Autumn Montage. So it's a Dimensions Gold collection kit. This is what it will look like. It is called Enchanted Ornaments Stockings. I think it's so, so pretty. This came as a kit, but I replaced the fabric. I'm stitching this on a 32 count light blue Lugana. And I did a center start because, you know, with stockings, it's hard to tell, like, where the edge is and all that. And this is all I have. That might be upside down. In fact, did I mark my fabric? I did not mark my fabric. I probably should. It goes this way. There we go. So that is what we have on Enchanted. And that's going to count for both of the E's in steel because Enchanted ornaments. So that will be good to give it out and give it a little love. I really haven't given this much attention at all, as you can see. And then I am going to give Scandinavia another day on Friday. And next Saturday, I have another brunch with another friend who has another birthday. I have two friends, two really good friends, whose birthdays are on the 23rd and 27th of the month, which means they're always right around Thanksgiving. For those who aren't familiar, Thanksgiving is always on the fourth Thursday of November. So sometimes that means it's early and sometimes that means it's late. Like this year, it's pretty late. It's the 27th, I think. So it's pretty late, which means there's less time for Christmas shopping is kind of what it means. I mean, not really. Like it's not illegal to shop for Christmas before that. And people often do, right? Or put up your Christmas decor or whatever. But a lot of times people are so focused on Thanksgiving that they don't think about Christmas until Thanksgiving is over because Thanksgiving can be a lot of work. Yeah, so we have a little bit less time between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. But so I always have these two friends who always have their birthdays. Sometimes their birthdays land on Thanksgiving, which I think is the case. I can't remember. I think that's the case this year with my one friend. I think so. I think it's on the 27th. That's her birthday. So anyway, so this week, like I said, I'm going to get caught up on grading Monday and Tuesday. So grateful I get to work from home. Wednesday I took off. I am going to do some stuff around the house. I have a little bit of painting, organizing, stuff like that to do. Thursday I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to watch the Christmas Day parade, probably take a nap, heat up some Thanksgiving meal, all that sort of stuff. So it should be great. So if you celebrate, a very happy Thanksgiving to you. I plan to be back next Saturday. It'll probably be a later video again like this one. Ironically, I'm going to the same place for brunch. So that's just kind of funny. It's fine. I love that place we go to. So that's fine with me. And I hope you all have a great week ahead. If you are traveling for Thanksgiving, please travel safely. Bring your patience. Keep your wits about you. And I really wish you a joyful and restful Thanksgiving. Bye.